Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now, and we are only 43 subscribers away from the 1.3k mark, the new goal of our channel. So if you're new, please smash that subscribe button and like the video. And today the film that we're going to be discussing is the new Malayalam film Adrishyam, which is now streaming on Amazon Prime. Now every time there's a Malayalam film, I am excited for it, given the track record that the film has. I usually am excited, but here I was more skeptical and then excited, and the reason for that is because this is a bilingual. This film actually was a Tamil bilingual. In Tamil, the title was Yugi, and so when it comes to bilinguals, I am a little on the fence. I do not really approve of many bilinguals, and the reason for that is that, because mostly the films usually that do work are the films that are very rooted in the culture. The moment you make a bilingual, you have to manage two cultures, and if you're rooting the story in the same place, one of the two bilinguals or both of them do get affected, because you need to balance both the cultures together. And for that reason I was a little skeptical, but then does Adrishyam manage to impress? Let's find out. Adrishyam is essentially a story, of multiple events, unrelated events that take place together. So, what is the mystery and how are they linked together? That basically forms the storyline. The story here is essentially stuck in the late 2000s, you can see. It just did not have that kind of bite, and the writing was a suspect to begin with. To be fair, the writing was alright. I would still give the story a little benefit of doubt. It did have some sort of story here and there, but it is the screenplay which is standing at 2 hours that absolutely made for a average watch. It did not contribute well to the overall storyline. Here, the drama, it opens with a kidnapping and a murder, and the following investigation that takes place. The thing here is that it seems so unlike a Malayalam film, and in many ways than one. There was no world building, there was no character building. These are the two aspects that do usually make Malayalam films an absolute winner, and those two just weren't there here. And the humor was forced. It was rather unnecessary, you can say, and all my fears of a bilingual, it all did come true. The proceedings here are very, disjointed and patchy. Especially in the first half. The first half just did not start well. It almost made me repel to the drama. Like what is happening? Why is it happening? It's not more why or what is happening, but why is the execution so poor? The proceedings are so poorly executed here that you can almost make out like a sore thumb sticking out. It's like so bad. And on top of it, the proceedings, there was no thrill element. If there is an investigation drama that is going on, it needs to keep you on your toes, and it does need to, keep you excited and thrilled all along with that grip in the narrative. That grip is just missing here. It's just not there. And the events at the halfway mark, it did have a few twists and turns, but it just made for a meh watch. It was just like, what is happening? Like, okay. To be fair, second half it just gets a little better as far as the structure is concerned. The events start to become a little clearer, but the twists and turns are visible from a mile. Especially for a movie buff like me who day in and day out keeps consuming content. It's not very hard for anyone to predict as to what, not difficult to predict rather, as to what is going to happen next. The I still feel that the impact of the second half could have been a little better had there been a little slightly more grip in the first half, which was totally missing here. And so even the final act, it was quite timid, so to say. So the screenplay overall is a bit of a disappointment. Coming to the technical aspects, one of the major flaws of the film is the lip sync. You know, the lip sync is totally off here. I'm surprised how this was approved in the first place. Usually, Malayalam films are technically strong, but I think this is more of a Tamil film made into a Malayalam film, so to say, like shot simultaneously, but originally supposed to be a Tamil film, and that is where I feel the differentiating factor is. The dialogues just are too generic, and they neither do justice to the culture of the Tamil culture or the Malayalam culture. It's just too generic for a thriller. Likewise, the music and the BGM are again far too generic. They just do not exude that kind of confidence. The cinematography, in fact, gives the film a stale look, and that is something that is criminal. The director, Zach Harris, oh, he's missed the mark here, missed it by a mile. He I'm not sure why this was meant to be a bilingual. Something like a bilingual would have been Naan Pakal. That was could have been like a bilingual to begin with, as it had that culture. The story was set at the border of Tamil Nadu and Malayalam. But here, why was it a bilingual? I did not get it. And the director, he just missed the mark here. He's not done a good job. Especially with the basic execution of skills, you know, of representing a thriller. I think he's totally off here. The performances, I felt the performances are decent, but nothing much to shout about either. And it pained me to see talented actors like George George and Sharfuddin, who were a part of narrative. They could have had better written characters because the characters did have potential in the story, but then it just did not add up. Naren was all right. The girls, nothing much to perform, rather. You know, Pavitra and Anandi went a little overboard as well. So nothing much to shout about in the performances. Overall, I did feel that Adrishyam is lackluster and patchy. It just misses the mark for me. You know, it just did not add up well. So if you're liking the video, do smash that like button. Sorry to disappoint with a Malayalam film and a negative review, but then I have to say, I have to call spade a spade. If you'd like to read my full review of Adrishyam on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, then the link of which is in the description box below. Do visit that. Also, subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon. You know, it helps a small creator like me. Like the video, comment on what did you feel about the film. If there are any recommendations, throw me that as well. Also follow me on different social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Letterboxd. All links are in the description box below. I do not end up making a video on everything that I do watch, but I do write a lot, and so all that content will either be present on my site Popcorn Reviews with a double S, or on my social media pages on handles. So do follow me there, leave a hi, we can interact there as well. And yeah, share the video with your friends and family. Let's grow this community together. I will see you again day after, which is Friday, with a Malayalam film review. Which one it is, do leave a comment and keep guessing. Until then, thank you for your love and support. Thank you so much.